Well,
Yeah,
today you are listening to Monday with the Mayor here on 18 WJTS, and today we're on the phone with Rockport Mayor Don Winkler. Thanks for joining us.
glad to join you. Thanks for having me, and it's great to be here.
And we understand you had a few events in Rockport over the weekend.
We did. We had the cruise on the Rock on Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. There was quite a few entries. It was all good. Later on in the evening, had a storm come through, so that kind of got rid of everybody. But intentions were good, and we did have a nice crowd to begin with. Had a few food trucks and a lot of activity going on in the downtown area. The Knights of Columbus, they did a barbecue chicken benefit dinner for some fundraising, and I think they sold out pretty quickly on Saturday at noon. They had a lot of chicken for sale, and I stopped and picked some up, and it was great. I'll do it again. But that was a pretty big crowd for them. It was good. Glad to see them doing some things like that around in other organizations also. I guess we'll talk a little bit about upcoming events if you want.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
We'll have on the 3rd of July, we'll have fireworks. The Kiwanis, that's their day. They'll have control of the park that day until 3:00. But then the city takes over after 3, and we'll have a couple of bands and play music and some other activities going on in the park until it starts to get dark. And we do have a huge fireworks show that is booked again for this year. It'll be larger than last year, so we're anticipating a huge crowd for that. That's all free. No charge. It's on the city, so we think it's going to be great. Place for people to go do things. Of course, our pool is open again, and we've been having some pretty decent turnout for that. A lot of birthday parties and whatnot. I think it'll be a week from today. What is that date? 28th, I think. We're going to have in the evening. We will have a pool will be open at no charge for everyone, and we'll have a food truck or two there that they can get some dinner and enjoy the pool, just as a payback to the community, and that should be pretty good. Also, that's really all we got until we get into the fall. We'll have the Blues on the Rock, and that'll be big. So it's coming around, really.
Are you guys anticipating a bigger crowd for fireworks this year because of COVID?
Yes, we are. We've had several people call and want to know if we were going to have it, and I couldn't answer that question until one day last week when I did land the contract. But I was in doubt of it too. I didn't know they can't get people that are certified to set off the fireworks. That's what the fireworks companies are dealing with, and of course everybody wants fireworks on the 3rd or the 4th of July, and it was had to do some tall talking.
Yeah.
But it worked out, so we're thankful for that. And we got our state application made and sent, so we should be approved for that. Everything's in place. Well, should be a big day for us.
And is the pool seeing a bigger crowd this summer because of COVID too?
It started out, it was so cold, it was like, 48, 50 degrees,
Yeah.
For our first opening day, and I think it wasn't too great that day, but it's certainly done a big improvement since then, and it's looking good. Yeah, I think we'll have when it stays warm a few days, and people they're coming earlier and staying later, I think. So yeah, there's been a decent crowd over the weekend.
This sounds great, and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well,
It's always a pleasure.
And today we've been on the phone with Monday with the Mayor, with Mayor Don Winkler of Rockport. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching 18 WJTS, local people watching local people.